Okay. So I guess we'll start over here, over at the top, close to the liver. Okay. One thing to note is the yellow blood vessels are veins. Okay. So whenever it's pointing to a yellow, you say vein. Whenever, of course, it's pointing to the blue, you say vein as well. So yellow, blue, vein. The only thing that's different is the arteries, which are red. Okay. I'm sorry. Excellent. Okay, so should we resume?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Like I said, yellow vein, blue vein, red artery. Okay, so this going to the liver, which is this, is the hepatic portal vein. Okay, and then the first branch up here, as you can see, this is the pancreas and this is the duodenum, and there's the stomach behind it. So this is the anterior pancreatico-duodenal vein right there. You see, yellow vein. Then this, after that split, this is the superior mesenteric vein. Superior mesenteric vein. Okay? Then at the back, you see another yellow branch up here. This is the posterior pancreatico-duodenal vein. And the one up front, anterior pancreatico-duodenal vein. Superior mesenteric vein. The one that goes down, inferior mesenteric vein. Okay, and then of course this is the descending colon, and then towards the back, you see this red one right here, that is the inferior mesenteric artery. You see it's red, artery. Okay, and then up here, superior mesenteric artery. Okay, superior mesenteric artery. Okay, so I'm gonna spread this up like that. So this superior mesenteric artery, the inferior mesenteric artery, and this one right here, the celiac trunk. Those are the three unpaired blood vessels from the front anterior wall of the abdominal aorta that was in the exam last time. Okay, this is called the celiac trunk. Why? Because it splits into this one, which is the hepatic artery, and then it splits into this one, which is the gastric artery. Then it splits into this one, the third branch, which is the splenic artery. You see the spleen is right there. There's the spleen, so it's going towards the spleen right there. Okay, celiac trunk splits into the hepatic artery, gastric artery going to the stomach, and then the splenic artery going to the spleen. Okay, that's why it's called a trunk, because it splits into three. Then, of course, this is the inferior vena cava. Up here on top of the kidney, this is a kidney, although it's kind of blue because they're over-infused. There's the adrenal gland on top of it, which is like right there. All this tissue is the adrenal gland. So this is the adrenal lumbar vein. Normally you can see the artery there, but I think it got popped. Okay, adrenal lumbar vein. Okay, then you go further down and you could see nicely right here the renal artery, and then this one, I was saying this one is got double renal veins. See, boom boom, these two supplying that. So double renal vein. So it happens sometimes, you know, that happens. Okay, okay, and then there's the other renal vein, and then there's the other renal artery. Okay, this is kind of longer. For some reason it kind of scooted to this side. Okay, that's why, because it's scooted to the right, because it's wanna feed into the liver. Okay, that's, and the liver is on the right side of the body. Okay, so this is a shorter renal vein and this is a longer renal vein. And then you see coming from the renal vein will be the internal spermatic artery, vein, sorry. Internal spermatic vein. And then the internal spermatic artery is one that's thin coming down here. You also see it down here, you see, because the ovaries and the testes develop near the kidneys, so their blood vessels start near the kidneys. The internal spermatic, this one is a boy, that's why I'm calling it spermatic, or you can call it internal ovarian vein, internal spermatic, because it's a boy. But in the exam, even if you say internal ovarian or internal spermatic, I don't mind. Whether it's a boy or girl, it's okay. You still get the idea that it's the for the gonads. Okay. Okay, and then there's the artery, internal spermatic artery, internal ovarian artery, internal ovarian, internal spermatic vein. Okay, then we still got our abdominal aorta here, we still got our inferior vena cava, and we are going down, and then we catch that iliolumbar artery and vein, and then after that it's the caudal blood vessels. Okay, so I went through everything, I did go through all that. Okay, and that's it.